What's up, y'all? It's your boy Broadway, and today we are back with some more fighting game content. But it ain't Mortal Kombat, baby. It is 2XKO. Now, this is essentially my first two online casual matches. I had three. It was the middle match, the second match, but I guess I was playing against somebody that was even less competent than I am at the moment, and he rage quit on me. So I didn't even keep that. It didn't even make me feel good, all right? But the two matches I have, you're going to see me get absolutely thrashed. I still had fun. This is a brand new fighting game experience for me. I've never played a tag fighter outside of Tekken Tag 2, and I'm not even going to count that because they had a solo mode, and that's where I was at. Or at least you could choose to go online and just fight 1v1. You didn't need to do 2v2. So I don't think I ever really got into the tag mechanics of that game. So this is truly my first tag experience. And some of you may be wondering, you just quit Mortal Kombat 1? I didn't necessarily quit Mortal Kombat 1, but I am going to take a small little hiatus from it. Because here's the problem with Mortal Kombat 1 right now. And it's not even necessarily to do with the game itself. It's the fact that my account is it's like level 240, maybe plus. And so, the videos you saw of me were me coming back after over half a year of not playing, moving to a new console, getting on a new controller. So I was just making bad decisions. My muscle memory wasn't there, and I was getting my ass handed to me for most of the time that you guys were watching. So, but before that, when I was on Xbox, my record for the most part was pretty good. So right now, even though I'm in apprentice rank, the game is still matching me up with motherfuckers that, it remembers from when I used to play. So I'm either getting people who are doing the same thing that I'm doing, who haven't played in a while and are coming back, and they're not Smurfs, but they're still apprentices, but they're playing like demigods essentially. And I'm just mentally, I'm not back on their level even though they're on apprentice. So I'm either just losing a shit ton of XP, or I'm losing matches to people who are actually in master and grandmaster rank, because those are the people that wants to match me up with. And so I took a break. I wasn't reaching out of warrior rank because of that. And like most of the matches I was getting, it was people below warrior rank. So I just kept losing XP. So I said, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna start up a brand new game, 2XKO, a game that has no data on me. So I'm going in fresh, I suck, and when I do touch rank, it should be a pretty easygoing experience of, not getting thrashed the entire time like I am in casuals right now. But yeah, so that is going to be, we'll come back to Mortal Kombat, and let me know also what you guys think of this layout, the overlay I've created. I'm probably going to start live streaming with it on YouTube. I was doing it on Twitch for a bit, but I kind of fell off and just wanted to do YouTube content. So I think I just might keep live streams to YouTube from this point. But let me know if like the gameplay screen needs to be bigger. If it needs to, I'll just need to do some readjusting with the overlay. But yeah, and I'm gonna bring this type of layout back to the Mortal Kombat series, and I'll throw up a little sneak peek of the screen that I'll be kind of editing around and playing with right now. But I'm going back. Let's just dive into, I do this all the time with something that I'm new in. I give my history of the IP that I have experience with. And so right now we'll start with I got my little John Gordon notepad, sorry. But my history with League of Legends, since this is a League of Legends fighter, essentially. And my only history with League of Legends is my brother Chris. He played the shit out of this game. I watched him play it a few times. Not my cup of tea. I've said before that I'm getting into new games, but League of Legends is not going to be one of those games in my backlog that I ever get into. But one thing I can say about League of Legends that I have always kind of respected and loved is the characters and their lore. Um, I've watched like Maximilian go through the roster, and I'm probably going to do a roster League of Legends look over myself just to see what characters I would be interested in because I kind of forgot most of them. And yeah, I think that'll be fun. But the only thing I'm happy about now is that there is something within the League of Legends IP that has my attention, and that is going to be getting game time out of me. It's not going to ever convert me to League of Legends, but if I can just get those characters in a game that's more of my style, like a fighting game, then you got my attention. And right now, let me adjust this, kind of just get me more in the center. Make the light green to and the match the game, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, so that's my history with League of Legends. And let's go ahead and kind of get into my positives with this game. I fucked around and found out, and I'm kind of hooked on it. And the main thing that I like is it's got to be the art style and the animation of the characters. Not even the supers. Like, I'm not necessarily like a huge fan of like supers type of dude. I love just me doing like bread and butter combos and whatnot. But I love especially the way Thresh looks, especially him throwing that ground scythe out. Even Darius, is it Darius or Darius? Darius, whatever. Yeah, man, these characters just look sick. And I don't have Senna yet, but I saw some gameplay of her and she looks cool as hell as well. So that's one thing this game has going for it. If you like style, this game has all types of style and sauce for you, boy. And one thing I really also do like, so you guys know me, my favorite fighting game is Mortal Kombat, and then what comes second is you can really switch any one of these two out. It's either Tekken or Street Fighter. Like, those are my big threes. I haven't really branched outside of that. This is truthfully outside of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 back in the day when I played it with my coworker. This is really my first time branching out of like the big three of the franchises. And you know, I was really worried about getting into this game because I thought I was afraid the combo system was going to be like Street Fighter. And Street Fighter doesn't have a bad combo system. I'm just bad myself at using the Street Fighter combo system. Like I think target combos, I'm pretty sure like target combos goes, I don't think that's exclusive to Street Fighter, but it's just the way the combo system is set up and like very specific buttons and combos go into each other. It's not freeform like Mortal Kombat where if you get them in the air, you can just about press any other button or do any other special move, and if it connects, it connects. And like that's just what it is. You know, Street Fighter isn't necessarily like that. Tekken is like that as well. Like you get them up in the air, and as long as you throw things that are like in the right direction, like high, low, mid, or whatever, as long as you're aiming correctly, the hit will hit, you know. I think this, I love the combo system in this game because it reminds me of Mortal Kombat. You hit them, and when you think it should hit them, it does hit them. You know, you get them up in the air, you jump up, or you do like a high hit, it does hit. You know, Street Fighter just ain't like that. Or, you know, and somebody in the comment section, because I think this game is based off of the way you extend combos is you can't go, like the next button you press can't be weaker than the last one. So you can do like light, medium, heavy, like heavy, or like medium, heavy, but you can't do like heavy, light, medium. You can't do things like that. And so just let me know if Street Fighter is the exact same way, because if it is, that just opened up my mind, and I'll probably be able to go back and get on, progress through that game a lot easier. But yeah, this combo system, it just reminds me of Mortal Kombat. It is freeform. It's not restrictive in any way. If so far what I've realized that if you think about it, if you think of it, 9 times out of 10, it probably will work. Whether by yourself as one character or like getting a tag to come in. But now we're gonna get into the mixed. What is my mixed input? I don't necessarily have any straight up negatives, but just minor critiques. And some of that is game and controller feel. Now, like I said, I do love the combo system, but it's kind of I don't think I've played a game where special moves are designated to one button. Like, like typically there's like a motion, and even in Mortal Kombat there's like motion inputs. There's an identity that you can place to the special moves, and then that kind of makes it easier to break down and do combos. This combo system and how the special moves and even supers work in this game, it's like they're all just really designated to one or two button presses. And so you're essentially having, if you're going to do like a 10 to 15 hit combo, you are literally going to be hitting about 10 to 15 buttons. Like it's a 10 hit string in Tekken, and you're gonna have to memorize it, and you're gonna have to you get your muscle memory down. And if you're not down with complicated shit like that, like really getting complicated, and I would not say this game is for you, but if you love to learn and you love to put time into something and like really master a craft, I think this game is really gonna be up your alley. And I'm looking at the thing. And this is mixed. This is pretty much going to be the last of the mixed input, because I think a lot of people will see this as a positive. But this game is fast and it is in depth. Okay, I don't even know if this is one of those games that's necessarily easy to pick up but hard to master. I think it's somewhat like intermediate and moderate to pick up, and then very hard to master. So you see my team. I'm Yasuo and Thresh. And Yasuo, like, I didn't even know, like, once I started digging into the character, he's got like so many stance cancels and things that you can do so quick. Like, you'll see me sometimes when I'll get somebody in the air for like a juggle, and I'm just like a second behind because I'm used to like Mortal Kombat timing. Like NetherRealm games and their slowness have truly corrupted my brain, because in this game, if you get them up in the air, you got to be quick and immediately jump cancel and start hitting the buttons. I don't want to say mashing because it's not like a button mashing game, but it is just very, very quick. So like if you are going to like anti-air somebody, or hit confirm somebody and get a conversion, your brain has to you gotta almost be like Neo. You be like, okay, I just got that shit. Now you just gotta throw it out. And the thing is, it's not like Mortal Kombat either. Mortal Kombat, the way you extend like combos and get special and cancel special moves out, you'll do the regular string like a back 2, 3, 4, and then like before that animation for that string ends, you input the special move, and then that'll come out, and then it'll cancel after that, and then it'll come out. So like this game, and so when you're doing it in Mortal Kombat, you're pressing everything almost as fast as you can to get it out before the animation. But this game is really about precision and timing. So there's moments, and especially I don't have any footage of me like in training mode, but there's moments where like I'll be going and you get like a flow going with the combo, but then there's a moment where you gotta just kind of delay and be like, okay, 1, 2, now do the move, because you really have to wait for like the gravity to bring the other character back down. And like I said, fast and in depth, that's not even a criticism, that's just mixed. And I don't even think it could be a mixed thing. I think that's just me being in the middle of a skill issue and not having any muscle memory with this game. Because what you're seeing right now, like with me, it's just me trying to get things started. There's moments, I think the moment has already passed with Darius, but I active tag break just randomly because my brain is going like a million miles a minute trying to keep up with the game. And this isn't exclusive to this game. This is with any fighting game. Anybody knows, if you're an FGC head, that when you are learning a new fighting game, like you can be in the training room and be doing your thing for hours. But then as soon as you jump online and then you start getting some actual pressure put on you, your brain just starts forgetting shit. And you're at points you're just trying to survive. You don't even care about trying to get the combos that you practiced out. You're just trying to survive. And that gameplay is pretty much what you see of me right here. And that's the beauty about fighting games. Most people, they can't pressure through that. Like So a lot of people will get into these matches and get thrashed like I did and be like, you know what? I put about an hour into it. I got thrashed. I'm gonna wipe my hands clean and say goodbye. But you're not just gonna master everything like the second you get in, man. You really got to take time, and that's just an ego thing. Most people like playing Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Gears of War, any team-based game because you can somewhat blame it on your teammates to come up with any other excuse if you and your team lost. Hell, even in free-for-all Call of Duty, you can come up with excuses. But when this is you and one other motherfucker, there ain't nothing to blame but yourself and maybe some funky shit with the game here and there. But 9 times out of 10, it's yourself, and a lot of people can't sit with that. So let's get into the next thing that I love, and I love the 2XKO community. I don't know if this extends over to the League of Legends side in general, but besides that one dude that probably just sucked worse than I do right now and he rage quit, I had a few more. I got these 2 matches and I had a few more casual matches that I didn't want to put into this because I didn't want the video to be too long. Everybody, like the high ranked community, like the ranked players, the guys that are really good at whooping my ass, like these guys are, they're good folk and they're welcoming. They're not gatekeeping. One dude, before this Echo guy, the Darius guy, he was like, "Yo, I'm sorry. I was trying to take it easy on you. That's my fault for the mismatch." And I was like, "It ain't no mismatch, brother. I'm in casuals. This is what's gonna happen. Like, new, freshly day one players like me are gonna get put up against guys like you in casual. You can't really help that." But and then this dude, he thrashed the fuck out of me with Echo and Yasuo. He was doing some crazy shit with Yasuo that I can't wait to be able to learn. And yeah, man, he was cool. He said GG. I said GG back. And there's no teabagging. No, maybe I haven't reached the toxicity point yet, but from as far as I can tell, from the multiple people I've encountered, everybody has been great and welcoming. So, shout out to you guys in the 2XK community for welcoming people with open arms. And I don't have too much longer in the video, so I'm just going to have to get through this. Who would I recommend this game to? Well, obviously, League of Legends fans. I think League of Legends is a pretty in-depth game to begin with, something you got to kind of take time to learn and master. And I think if you're already a fan of things like that, a fighting game is no different. You just have to get over the fact that you don't have a team and it's just 1v1. So I would recommend, it to League of Legends fans, competitive FGC players. This game is made for FGC, like competitive players. Like there's like single player like content, something like Bot Beatdown, but I don't see casuals sitting with that for too long, honestly. And the next thing, crazy, I know, but the next thing I would recommend this to, not Mortal Kombat players in general, but Mortal Kombat X players. Fast, in-depth, crazy fun. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. If you like them KX, I think you'd like this. Unless you just don't like tag fighters, then and there's a fuse option in this game where you can just play as one character and he's buffed. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. I'll try it next time whenever I unlock it. And I would recommend this to casuals because there's the pulse system where it literally is just button mashing. You just press square, 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 triangle, or circle, circle, circle over and over and over again, and it does some cool ass combo. But I would just say beware because you're gonna get thrashed online. And the next thing is my question: are League of Legends fans even playing this game, or is it all just FGC people? That's the main thing, because it's really hard. Like I followed the marketing for this game, and it's kind of hard to gauge like who the demographic they were specifically aiming this towards. I don't know if they were necessarily too worried about getting League of Legends fans, or if they were really just trying to appeal to fighting game players. So if there's any League of Legends fans that watch this video, like put down in the comment section, are you guys playing? And if you aren't, please do come over, right? I mean, it's free. So like I said in the last video, if you don't like it, you ain't got nothing to lose. Maybe just an hour or two of you trying to learn a character and jump online maybe too early. But yeah, let me just bring this back around. In conclusion, finish this video up. I will be sticking around to 2XKO. I fucked around and I found out, and I absolutely love it. Right here, you're just seeing me get absolutely demolished. I've barely even put a dent on this dude at this point. And like I said, I'm still having fun with the game. And I think of, like, you take me back about 10 years ago or more when I was way younger. I don't know if I'd have had the confidence to just post my losses up on YouTube, but because especially back in the day when I was really getting into it, and with Call of Duty especially, the main thing was like KDR. Like, you would always see it in the title of the videos. And even people like CNARS, he didn't care about KDR, but you still put it in the title because you got to get people to watch. Like, damn, this dude got 50 kills on domination and only died twice? Jesus. And then they get in the video and it's like, oh, I kind of learned something. So, you got to play the game. That's what you got to do. And maybe I should do the same thing, because maybe that's why my shit ain't taking off. But yeah, man. And if there's any high-ranking 2XKO players that watch this video, and you think I'm a decent chill dude, and you don't mind maybe coaching or playing with me just to kind of give me some tips and tricks, put it down in the comment section and let me know. I don't know if YouTube has a personal messaging system, but we can try to work something out, switch over gamer tags. I'm not too big, so I guess I could probably just put my gamer tag in the comment section. Like, I don't think that shit ton of people are gonna follow through on the random video anyway and do it. But yeah, this is getting to the end of the video. I am slowly falling in love with 2XKO. You guys are gonna see me playing and just getting better, tracking my progress. I hope all of you motherfuckers out there be safe, keep pace, and have faith. It's a crazy world, and I'm gonna need you to come on back. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and I'm gonna leave you with me, SpongeBob, and Squidward breaking it down to some of this original soundtrack, because this shit bangs, baby. Peace!